I get the reason why I can't let go. Girl, you never know, say congrats, so. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, say congrats, so. Man, them so far to find your love.
Hello beautiful people, you're welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'll be showing you guys how to make your own watermelon braids at home. Guys, I spent less than 3,000 naira making this tutorial. Yes, less than 3,000 naira, because I didn't finish a whole pack of Lush extension. I bought the jumbo braids and I used half of it for everything that you're going to be seeing in this video, except if you want something fuller. If you're new on my channel, you're welcome. My name is ADUNNI'S and I am based in Abuja, Nigeria. So I had gone ahead to prep my extension behind the camera because I have a detailed video to show you guys how to do that. In case you don't know how to do it, the link will be in the description box. And now I had gone ahead to cut my extension into 3 because that is the length I was going for. I don't want something too short or too long. And now I am just selecting out my extension, like having it ready, hanging it on my tripod stand because I don't want to start picking and dropping. So I had take the 1/4 part of the into 3 extension that I cut, and that is what you can see on my line in this video. So the second part is the part that I am starting now. So you want to take your extension and twist it a bit on the rope that you'll be using. I'm using a thread and I twist it twice to create the loop to crochet it when you're ready to install it. If you make your loop too small, you might have problem installing it because definitely, as you can see, that it is crochet. And if you make your loop too big, it will be too loose on your head. So now, if you look at the size of the braids that I am doing, it's actually small braids, so I don't need a big loop. But if you're making a big braid, you might want to consider making your loop 3 twists instead of 2 twists that I did with my own. I hope you guys understand that. I hope I did like a good job explaining that. So now another thing I did was to make sure that all of my braids were at almost equal length, because yes, I'm not a machine, so they might not be perfect. And now when you know that when you drop braids it might unravel, so I just took that very tiny part to just tie the tip to prevent it from unraveling, because I can't imagine I have done the length that I want and the braid is now loosening and going up on its own. Like, guy, what are you doing? So I'm just showing you guys again what I did in the first part. Twist your extension, place it on your rope, twist your extension twice, use your thumb to hold the 2 twists and split your extension into 3, and you're good to go with your braid. After braiding to your desired length, you want to take a very tiny part of your extension to tie the tip of the extension to prevent it from unraveling, because the extension did not send you. So if you leave it without like tying the tip, and if you notice, the first one I didn't tie it too tightly, because if you tie it too tightly, you're still going to loosen it at some point during this tutorial. So I didn't tie it too tightly, just very tiny strand of extension, and just to make it in shape. Guys, at some point I was tired because I started filming this tutorial on this day at around 9 a.m. and it was almost like I think 11, and that was when I did the last drop. Guys, I was really tired. So if you see it now that they are all almost at the same length, at this point I was already feeling like the color is so nice. Like, the color of this extension, color 350, is so nice. It is really pretty. I used to be I am actually very scared of colors. I don't know, but this is very beautiful. It came out looking so pretty. That is just it. So if you're new on my channel and you're not subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Join this beautiful family. Please click the subscribe button, turn on your post notification, and we learn one or two things every week on this channel. Am I saying one or two things? We learn a new tutorial in every video. Like, there's always something to learn on ADUNNI'S page. There's always something to learn. If you haven't seen my previous video, you can go scroll down and see really educative and videos that would help you learn. And also, I have videos that when you watch the tutorial, you can actually start it and use it for business idea. So all the strands that I got from half pack of the jumbo extension is 64 strands. You can get more and you can get less. So now I went ahead to use this black rubber to pair each of the strands in two. So each strand in two, and as you can notice that I am loosening the knots that we tied earlier. That was why I said you shouldn't make it too tight. So I am loosening it, and I'm using the black rubber band to put them in a pair. So I'm also making sure that the pair are both at the same length of braids, so that when I'm twisting them, so that to avoid imbalance, that's just it. So I have to make sure that it's at equal length to avoid each imbalance. What is wrong with my English today? Well, so after pairing everything, I went ahead to pick each pair and I am twisting them. So you want to make sure that your twist is firm. Now it's a two-way thing. It's either you make your twist firm and your curl pattern, or your watermelon braid will come out looking firm. But if you make your twist loose, which is okay because there are people that like loose braids, so if you make your twist loose, your watermelon curl part will look loose. For me, my braids are like naturally hard, so my twists are also naturally hard. So if you can actually even look at it from the video, you can see that my twists are firm. So they are firm and very tight, and I think that was one of the things that contributed to the end beauty. It's not end result, to end beauty of this tutorial. Like, it's a bit time consuming, but knowing that I can make my own hair at home. I remember sometime last week I wanted to buy crochet. I don't know, even it's not even I don't know. The price, I'm sure it is fixed. 20 strands of locks is for 4,000 naira. I'm not going to mention the name of any brand, but 20 strand, like, I'm like, anyways, watch out for my locks tutorial, guys. Just watch out. And even if you don't want to do this for yourself, you can make it for your sibling, you can make it as a gift, and you can even use it to start a business. Like, it's a great business idea. Yes, a great business idea. It's like crochet business, hair business is a great idea. Imagine, like, you just have to create time and spend a little bit of money, package it and advertise it. Well, what I'm doing at this point is trimming off the like excesses or like the stray hairs on each pair, because I like when my work come out very neat. I don't like when my work looks haggard. Guys, can you see the beauty of this color? So after trimming, I went ahead to get a bowl and obviously to put it in hot water. Please, guys, be very careful with hot water. Hot water has shown me shaggy in this life, but here I am still playing around with hot water in front of a camera. So, guys, we're going in again. Like, I went in twice with the hot water because I want it to come out looking very nice. I want it to come out looking very pretty. I want it to be well soaked in the hot water. So after doing that, if you notice that the upper part of the braids is not in hot water, like the hot water didn't get to that part, so I went ahead to put my towel in the hot water and I use it on that part so that every part of it is saturated with the hot water and it looks relaxed. I don't want one part looking good and another part looking bad. No, we're not here for that. We're here for absolute what? Excellence. Because if you'll be selling this, you need to make the best. Like, you need to make the best. That's just it. And even if it is for yourself, it has to look best. It has to look very, very good. So that is just it. And I left it to dry till like evening around 9 p.m. before unraveling it. You can leave it overnight, but just make sure that it is well dried, like it is crispy dry, like there's no water there at all. It has to be very, very dried. So now that I have left it to dry till evening, I am now unraveling the twist, guys. Like, for the very first time in my entire life, I am considering installing a colored hair. I am not even ashamed of it, because I wish I had a better lights. Like, I don't know what was wrong with my lights at this time. But though it was late in the night, I had to use like extra artificial lights. But guys, this hair came out looking so nice. Like, this is not even me bragging. This is a very good watermelon braid. And if you want to start a business, a crochet business, I think you should consider this. Also, if you're trying to slay on a budget like me, this is a very good idea, because even if I'm going to install this, I don't need to go to the salon. I just need to know how many strands of watermelon braids that I have and make that on my head and install it. Or even if I'm going to do it like all back and install it, just oh, let's save money in this economy together. And that is why I'm sharing all of this beautiful tutorial with you guys. If you're not yet subscribed, I'm waiting for you to click the subscribe button. Please click the subscribe button. Click the subscribe button. Oh, please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Drop a comment. If you have any question, please drop in the comment section. I'll definitely reply to you. And if you need any help, just drop it in the comment section and we'll take it from there. So I went ahead to just pack it in my what's it called? In my nylon, as you would see, and I would definitely rock this hair. Even not in this, maybe not in this color, because I am still not sure about the color, but I'll definitely rock it. And if you're still watching up until this point, thank you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my very next video. Bye.